What is man's greatest disease? It's not sickness, it's not poverty, and it's not failure. The greatest disease is worry. And what is this worry even about? It's about a tomorrow that hasn't even arrived yet. You are sitting here today, but your mind is racing to tomorrow. What will happen tomorrow? Will the job be saved or lost? Will the crop grow or not? Will we fall ill or remain healthy? A continuous, invisible film plays in your mind, but I ask you, has that film ever come true? The screenplay of worry that you write in your mind every day, has it ever played out exactly like that? No. Either something completely different happened, or it didn't happen at all. Worry is a deception. Worry is an illusion. It is like a person trying to catch their own shadow in a mirror. They run and chase day and night, sweating profusely, but the shadow will not be caught. You think that worrying will lead to a solution, but the truth is that worry never provides a solution. It only makes the problem heavier. Observe carefully what happens when you worry. The heart rate quickens, breathing becomes shallow, sleep disappears, and a restlessness settles within. You don't move towards a solution. Instead, you make the problem denser. Worry is like a farmer searching for shade without planting a seed in the field. He wants the tree, he wants the fruit, he wants the shade, but he forgot to sow the seed. The seed of today is in your hands, but instead of planting it, you are lost in the worry of tomorrow's fruit. Think about how much madness this is. Worrying about fruit without planting, imagining shade without sowing a seed. This is the state of man. Instead of living today, he is burdened by the weight of tomorrow. He has forgotten to smile today because the fear of tomorrow clouds his eyes. He stopped meditating today because he has to prepare a list of tomorrow's busy schedules. He has forgotten to live life joyfully today because the worries of tomorrow are dominant. The thing to understand is that worry does not come from outside. Worry is not a virus. It is not an external attack. Worry is a habit of your mind. The mind always runs to two places, either the past that has gone by or the future that is yet to come. It never stays in the now. In the past, it regrets, why did I do this? Why didn't I do that? And in the future, it fears what will happen tomorrow. What if this happens? What if that happens? This running around is called worry. And this is the greatest disease. Worry means being disconnected from the present. Leaving what is now, you are entangled in what is not yet. You have only one moment, this very moment, but worry deprives you even of that. You keep burning in the imaginary fire of the future. This is the reason why man, even when he is happy, is miserable. He has all means, all the facilities, but his mind is restless, because the mind is always in a place where life is not. I ask you, has worrying ever solved a problem? Has anyone ever gotten bread just by worrying? Has anyone cured a sickness by worrying? Has anyone passed an exam by worrying? The answer is never. The solution to a problem comes from action. It comes from awareness, but never from worry. Worry only consumes your energy. The truth of life is that tomorrow is not in anyone's hands, not yours nor mine. Tomorrow is always uncertain, and that is its beauty. Imagine what life would be like if tomorrow were already decided. No thrill, no discovery, no new experience. Life would become like a lifeless book that has already been read. So, the uncertainty of tomorrow is the beauty of life, but man fears this very uncertainty and names that fear worry. What is the real solution to worry? Only one thing: to live in the present. Focus on what is in your hands right now. Tomorrow will come on its own, just as it has every time before. You only have this one breath. Live it with complete awareness. This is the path of meditation. Understand that worry is the greatest sickness of life, and its cure is, don't worry. Live today completely. That is what is in your hands. Tomorrow will surely come, but it will come then. Today you bloom. Today you dance. Today you immerse yourself in meditation. This is the true religion. This is the true prayer. The biggest reason for human worry is that he is always entangled in things that are not in his hands, and he does not pay attention to the things he has control over, the things he can change. Once upon a time, a sadhu, sage, was passing through a village. The sadhu was very calm, very happy. There was deep compassion in his eyes and a natural smile on his face. On the way, he saw a farmer sitting in his field. The field was ready. The beds were made. The land was plowed. But the farmer was doing nothing. He was staring up at the sky. The sadhu went closer and asked, "Brother, why are you looking up? Your field is ready. Where are the seeds?" The farmer sighed deeply and said, "Maharaj, I am worried whether it will rain tomorrow or not. If it doesn't rain, everything will be ruined. I have no other support." Hearing this, the sadhu laughed loudly. His laughter was not mocking but full of deep understanding. The sadhu said, "Rain is not in your hands. You are worrying about the sky and have forgotten the earth. Planting the seed is in your hands. Preparing the field is in your hands. But you are worrying about the thing over which you have no control, and you've abandoned the thing over which you have complete control. The root of your worry is this: you are always worried about the thing that is not in your power." A very deep lesson is hidden in this simple conversation. Man always thinks about what will happen tomorrow, but he forgets what he needs to do today. Think, the rain is not in your hands, but if you prepare a field, sow the seeds, and leave the rest to life, your duty is fulfilled. Whether it will rain tomorrow or not will not be decided by worrying. Worrying will only make you lose your present. You won't be able to prepare the field to sow the seeds, and when the rain comes, you won't have any seeds planted. This farmer is none other than all of you. You are all sitting in your field. For some, the field is family. For others, it is a job. For others, it is studies. For others, it is business. You are all looking up at the sky. You worry what will happen tomorrow. Will the job remain or go? Will I pass the exam or not? Will the house be built or not? Will the sickness be cured or not? And this worry, we forget to sow the seed of today. The sadhu's message is crystal clear. Do what is in your control. Leave the worry of what is not. Worry is always about the thing that is not in your hands, and this is foolishness. You worry about whether the sun will rise tomorrow or not. But think, has the sun ever failed to rise? Did your worry help the sun to rise? No. It rises at its own time. It sets at its own time. Similarly, many things in life are not in our hands. Spending energy on them is pointless. Suppose a student has an exam approaching. He keeps thinking day and night, what if I fail? What if the paper is difficult? What if I forget what I studied? Now think, what will happen because of this worry? Neither will his self-confidence remain, nor will he study properly. If he sits down to study, his mind will be filled with fear, and the result will be that he might actually fail. If the same student thinks according to the sadhu's advice, tomorrow's paper is not in my hands, but studying today is in my hands, his mind will be light. He will study with focus, and he will succeed in the exam. The work you have to do today is your dharma. Duty. Duty you have to fulfill. Today is your path. Don't lose today by worrying about tomorrow. Life is changing every moment. But this moment, this very instant, is in your hands. No one knows if tomorrow will come or not, but today is here, now is here. The sadhu told the farmer, don't look at the sky, look at the earth. Your work is with the earth, not the sky. The seed is in your hands. The rain is in God's hands. Do your part and leave the rest to life. Leave the rest to life, leave the rest to life, leave the rest to life. Will become easy if we hold on to this small sentence, do what is in your hands. Don't worry about what is not. If you understand this teaching of the sadhu, half of your troubles will vanish at that very moment, because you will abandon worry and engage in action. And this is the secret of life. Live today, and tomorrow will take care of itself. This is the greatest folly of life. We keep worrying about the very thing that is not in our hands. As soon as we hear the word future, how many images begin to form in the mind? Some are afraid, what will happen tomorrow? Some are hopeful, something good will happen. Some are worried, what if this doesn't happen? But look deeply, has the future ever arrived? Whenever it comes, its name changes. It becomes today. That is, the future is a dream, an illusion. Worrying about it is like a person believing their own dream is real and becoming afraid. The foolish man does exactly this. He lives in the shadow of the future and loses the present. Instead of living today, he keeps thinking about that tomorrow that is not yet in existence. And when tomorrow arrives, it is today again. But man does not live it. Even then, he starts thinking about the new tomorrow again. That is, his whole life is spent in worry, and living is missed. Have you ever seen the sun shine for tomorrow? Does the river flow for the day after tomorrow? Does the flower bloom for next year? No. Nature always lives in the now and here. The river is flowing this very moment. The flower is spreading its fragrance this very instant. The sun is distributing light this very moment. Only man is so foolish that he loses the present in the worry of tomorrow. What is the result of this worry? The power of the present is destroyed. Suppose you have a watch right now, but you ignore it and think of getting the watch that does not yet exist. Your attention will be diverted. You won't be able to get that future watch, and you will also lose the watch that is in your hands. This is what happens when we worry about the future. We are unable to live the present, and this is the biggest loss. The mind is very nin. It always pushes you into the future because the future is uncertain, unknown, and the mind loves to play with the unknown. The mind says, what if this happens? What if that doesn't happen? And questions.